Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go ahead and jump into this love read. It's going to be a bi-weekly read for you and who, all right? We're going to pull 5 cards. We're going to get a little deep into this to find out what is the kind of the shadow side of the situation, where you're at, where the other person is at, and we'll get a little bit deeper. But I am going to start with you first because love always starts with you. So I'm going to pull from my activation deck, right? Now I'm putting these out a little bit later than I normally do. I've just been so tied up with some certain projects that I have been working on. So stay tuned. I hope you love them. But with that being said, and then some personal things I had to take care of. So this will probably run from like July 5th to the 20th. So just note that. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and I'm going to put it for like the first half of July, but just so you kind of know that's what it is. All right. So let's take a look and see what is happening for you here. What wants to come up for Gemini? I'm not surprised. So we've got romantic love, okay? Romantic love. And this is interesting. You know, it's like, we all, I always say love starts with you first, right? But the love that so many of us desire is that romantic love, which would be love, with, the support of another, right? And so it's really, really key. It's one of the strongest vibrations, and I say that it's like the top vibration that you could ever have, especially like on the Hawkins scale. It does talk about that. But this specifically really is talking about that a romantic love is supporting your journey. Okay. So it could be some sort of person that is around you in some sort, but that's what's coming through. And when we're kind of like in this state of love, we attract people that are aligned with our same frequency, right? And so that's one thing that's real important. But this is also things, one thing that you want to keep in mind is that it's kind of like, have you ever noticed like when you focus on you and you start focusing on taking care of yourself, you attract others that do the same, right? And so by focusing on your own heart, your own soul, and your own desires, you invite that lover to step on in. Okay, so that's what is really key. And that's why I always say love does start with you, right? So, when both lovers are actually conscious of that, of just that, right? Then I think the biggest thing that can happen is you can have a very fulfilling, you can have a very supportive relationship, right? And it leads to that sense of a completeness, as they're true. You're complete on your own, but for those that are kind of looking to that journey to share their life with someone, this is something that's really, really key. So by focusing on your own heart and soul, you're going to invite your lover or whomever that is you're thinking of to do the very same thing. And that's what this talks about. Okay. So the red always talks about, like the root chakra, the foundation. This is all about communication, the blue there. And in the middle is having confidence, right? So very, very beautiful energy, guys. Very beautiful. Yeah. It's like, it's like there's a moment right now for you to go inside and kind of determine, what do you want in love? What is it that you want before actually moving forward and kind of going out and getting it, right? So you're questioning yourself in this, and this is what's coming up in here. Okay. So I feel that there's a valid question for that, right? What did you learn about yourself through love or through a lover, right? And have you ever been deeply in love? I think is one of the big things, right? Which part of you is the hardest thing to love, right? These are great questions to kind of really start asking yourself and kind of pondering, especially if you're looking for a partner or something long-term, and that's the case. But really go inside yourself and contemplate the love that you have within you, and just write down all the things, Gemini, that you love about yourself. Okay, that's a really good start. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead. I am going to pull another card. I do want to pull another deck here, and I want to take a look if anything wants to join this and see what else wants to come out for you. But for romantic love, some of you might be on the, just on that verge of just really looking into that right now, or just, really interested in that. So let's take a look, all right? And what else do we get here? Ooh, inspired passion. Interesting. This is saying is that there's an opportunity to set new goals, as it pertains to your love life, as it pertains to your life overall. Right now, it's inspired passion, and it's going to really reconnect to a part of you that is completely sacred, right? So it's going to be really deep and special to you, whatever it is. But this is saying is that if it's romantic love, take focus on the inspired passion that you have. Okay. It's beautiful, because I think life devoid of any sort of passion is pretty damn boring, right? And that, Gemini, that. And I think the biggest thing here is that it kind of drains your soul if you can't do that. So really, now's the time to reignite your passions and jump back into life, and jump back into the dating scene or whatever, if some of you have been out of it, or to really jump into zeroing in and focusing on what it is that you really want. So that's what's coming through here. So I'm going to put this aside. Let's go ahead and take a look at where you are at the present moment. Okay, where are you at the present moment? And let's take a look. Woo! Whoa. Okay, I'm not ready yet. Hold on a second. All right, hold on. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know for the first, half or up to the 20th of the month as it pertains to love in their situation? Okay, what do we have? So we've got the Eight of Wands, and then we've got the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so this is about there's like travel, change, and movement, right? And I like to see this. And then this is like not giving up, continuing to persevere. Okay, so you got the eights, travel, change, and movement. So this could be that this person, or whatever that person, they could live at a distance. Okay, it could be the case. And that could be one of the things. It could be, it has to do with travel, right? Maybe you'd have to travel to see them. This is it's an 8 card, which means that there is some sort of change coming into play. Okay, this change is set out to bring a change. It's a change, but it also brings some sort of balance in love. Okay, and that's what this talks about. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might have that in your chart, or the other person might have it in theirs. And this is having perseverance and continuing to persevere amidst any sort of competition along the way. So it's like you are not giving up. You're going to continue to persevere. Okay. So, wow, it's great. And it's still fire energy. So you've got that passionate and that inspired passion that's behind this. Okay. So, that's coming true here. So this is really key. Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through for you here? What do we have? The Star card. Ooh, are you dealing with an Aquarius? Okay. You might have it in your chart, or you might be dealing with an Aquarius, someone that you see as like your focal point, right? Someone that you see as a potential contender or potential partner, right? And could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? So that's what's coming through here. Now, if you are not dealing with someone that is, that at the forefront of your mind, that might take on this, type of energy. They might be in front of the public eye, but they also could be very healing. They could be very healing, and just very comforting as well. But it's kind of what I see here. They could actually be a star. Okay, that could be the case. But what's happening here is that I feel that where you're at right now is that you're not giving up on this particular person. Okay, it's it's like you want to see some sort of you want to see something come to fruition. What I am going to pull is where is let's just take a look at the Love Oracle. Let's see what wants to come out over here. Tell me a little bit more about where Gemini is at right now. Okay, let's take a look. All right, anything that wants to come through here. Yeah, you want to move things forward. This is like a second chance. So maybe there was a first chance, and for some reason or another, we blew it. All right, you are the other person, but here it is, take two, right? So it could be the case. This is saying you want to try again, and you do not want to give up. Okay, this is beautiful energy. I have to commend you for that, Jen. This is really beautiful. There's like love story, take two, right? So that's what I see coming through. Beautiful energy. Yeah, look at more love coming through. Love story, take two. I want to go through that door. So this is really what's happening here, right? Opening the door, right? So this is like opening a new door to experience love, right? So that's what you wanting. They kind of just go together, right? So that's what I feel here. Let's take a look at this other person. All right, let's take a look at where they're at right now, Jim. Okay, where is this other person at? Let's take a look. What is happening for this other person? Let's take a look. Four of Cups, Four of Wands. You know, it's so interesting. This is, oh, you got the 8 and the 7 of Wands. Okay, so they got the 4 cups. I thought it was, yeah, I thought you had 2 8s. But okay, bottom line is we've got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Now, the 4 of Cups, this is all about stability, right? It's all about stability. So, when I get the 4 of Cups, this talks to me about some sort of, kind of before taking a step forward, this other person is contemplating, right? There could have been, and just saying, okay, there could have been a little bit of an explosion. Okay, now this could be like, some sort of, a situation, an argument, whatever the situation may be. And this has happened in the past under the dark energy. Now this is moving, two hearts moving out into that kind of outer rim here, which really puts you outside of that. It really puts this other person there, since we're speaking of that. And just know you might, relate to one side versus another. I'm just focusing you on this being that other person. But the 4 of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And it could be that they're taking a moment to, know where they've come from. They've seen where they come from. They are looking out it's kind of like looking out into the distance of love and not wanting to go back to that, wanting to move forward, right? But they're in that in-between stage, right? So that's what they're on the outer rim of this darkness and moving away. So they have to take that moment to move through that energy, right? To think through it, to incorporate it and release it, right? And then I get the 4 of Wands. Now, again, more about stability, but this is about happy home, harmony, and marriage, right? This is about bringing in stability. So I love seeing this because this really talks about that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it is all about, really about, again, that happy home, harmony, and marriage. And so it could be that this person, that's exactly what they're looking for, right? But before they move forward in really moving forward within love, they are just taking a little bit of a break at this moment because they want their energy to be a little bit more stable. Okay, so interesting. Anything that wants to come out with the love oracle? Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through here? Yeah, there may have been some sort of betrayal within the past, and they maybe either felt it or understood it, either you or that other person. So it could have been some sort of betrayal in the past. Anything more that wants to come through over here? Tower. Yeah, you know what? I had to pull one more tarot. Tower, something came down. Something unexpectedly came down. Okay. And it could be an awareness of a situation or the dynamic between you two. It could, something came down, right? And it was unexpected and unavoidable. Okay. So whatever it was, it came down. Okay. So with that being said, that's kind of where they're at right now. Is they're looking off into the future, moving forward after this. After that here, and their growth, they're leveling up and expanding, right? So they're leveling up and expanding beyond this, right? So let's take a look at the core issue. Let's take a look at the shadow side of the situation and what's happening in the dynamic between you both, all right? So let's take a look at that. Now, if you don't have someone in mind, again, this could be one side of a situation or another, could even be a friend or family member, okay? All right, so let's take a look at anything more that wants to come out. Strength, and the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So the strength is Leo energy, and it's, so this is all about, kind of that, having the strength. And then let me take a look at this. The 5 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And this is all about, loss, have the strength because of a loss or some sort of bereavement of some sort, and then moving forward to the 9 of Pentacles, continuing to work for, and something is now coming to fruition. Okay, so this is, now, they had the strength to work through some sort of ending, right? Like the situation here, having the strength to work through something difficult and then come out the other side and be able to choose what it is that they want, right? So this could be, now this is, I kind of feel that this is both of you kind of working through your situations, separately, and then now being able to choose what it is that you want, not to stay in something because you want it, but to choose what it is that you want, right? So that is what is coming through here. Beautiful energy, okay? But the shadow side of this is having the strength to work, to let go of the past, past kind of deceptions, kind of like the past kind of strifes within the relationship or situation, okay? And being able to come out of that and be in gratitude for the lessons learned. Luxury, both of you, maybe you're doing okay in terms of money, that maybe that could be okay, but being able to choose what it is that you want, you or this other person. So it's kind of like being able to choose what you want, but it's about having the strength to work through the situation, then choose what that is. Let's take a look at the Love Oracle and what that might be for you here, and what wants to come out here from that shadow side. What wants to come out here? Love sick. So yeah, getting rid of a heartbreak. Okay, so either you or this other person are getting rid of the heartbreak and having strength to work through it, right? And then choose what it is that you want, whether it's this relationship or something else. Okay, so that's what I feel. There's great chemistry. There's new passion and a lot of creativity. So there's some sparks here. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like that shadow side. Let's take a look at what it is that you that is important that you surrender. What's important that Gemini needs to surrender? That came out. What is it? Surrender to denial. Accept situations as they actually are, without denying any difficulties, right? So this is saying is that then you can really see things clearly and make the best decisions, okay? So surrender to any sort of denial, like that's not happening when it really is happening, okay? So don't cover it up for the sake of not wanting to deal with it. It's kind of like, I remember a saying that came out, and what was it? Don't stay in a mistake because you spent a long time making it, right? Just because you put a lot of effort and energy into something doesn't mean you have to stay in it. It means that you've got a choice to be able to move out. So this is saying surrender to any sort of denial of a situation, okay? Because then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. What about this other person? What do they need to surrender to? What's important for this other person? Okay, that came out. What is it? It flipped over. Surrender to prayer. Yeah, this is about, I think that they really want a breakthrough within their life, within their love life, and they really want to see something happen. And the surrendering to prayer is like, turn it over to prayer, praying from your heart, and then you're going to be heard, and the universe is going to hear you, and the answers and support will arrive. So it could be within this relationship or situation, right? This other person is surrendering to prayer. I think they know that they want you, okay? But there is also something they have to let go, something needs to be let go here. It's just an old way of, it's the old past. It's just the past, right? It's getting rid of that past stuff and moving on. And that's going to take some time, so I do feel that there's probably divine timing in here, as well. Okay. So what is going to help the situation? What's going to help the situation? Let's take a look. What's going to help the situation at hand? What does that look like? Okay. Let's take a look. What can help the situation? We got the Page of Pentacles, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is some sort of message coming from a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, someone in their earth energy. Or, these are both earth cards here, but a page is some sort of message, right? So, when I get the Page of Pentacles, this is about really focusing on manifestation in a new enterprise. So this is about manifesting what it is that you want within the situation. You could be hearing it could be like, what's going to help this is there's going to be a message coming through, and it could be from a Queen of Pentacles, or some sort of earth sign. Okay. And whether you're delivering the message or receiving the message, I do get the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy as well. So it could be that you might be hearing from someone. The Queen of Pentacles is all about, down to earth, motherly type of energy. So you're going to feel really comfortable around her. Like, it's just this relaxed energy. It's just something that's unspoken that is just there, right? And it's just known, she draws upon nature for her energy, and she knows her value, right? And she's not going to accept less. So I think that's really key. And it could be someone who's got Capricorn and Aquarius in their chart too, perhaps. This other person here, or a little bit of both, are just taking on that energy. So the energy trumps the sign. So just note that, all right? But there's a message that's coming through. Okay, what is this Page of Pentacles? Okay, tell me a little bit what can help. So something can help. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Fool. New beginning. Yeah, new beginning. This is about being joyful and starting having this brand new beginning, right? With all, clearing the slate, starting fresh and anew. Fresh new energy needs to come out, right? It's like starting on that brand new journey, that new voyage, right? And it's kind of like it's kind of like without a care in the world, but moving forward, right? And discovering, and that's what this looks like. So the best way is to start brand new. It is to start brand new, within the situation, and manifest what it is that you want, a new beginning, right? And focus on that motherly energy and what it is you like best about this person, the qualities that you like best about them, and that's going to really, really help things. Just focus on this new beginning, and manifest that, and continue to do that. That's what I see here. You might be hearing from someone. I don't know if there's someone around you that is an earth sign that is helping you through this, but guys, that's what's coming through. Let me pull another card here. Let me pull the love oracle on this one. How can this situation make progress? Let's take a look. You are a gem. No one compares to you, and don't you know it, right? You're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's you. All right. So I think that you both kind of feel this way, right? But I do feel that they realize that, and perhaps you realize to them, and there's like no comparison, and I feel that that's what's coming to me. Isn't that funny? It comes up right in your read there too, right? Yeah, there's a lot of love and compassion here. You guys need to talk this through, okay? So, there is something here. There's a lot of love and of affection here, right? Yeah, quit trying too hard, right? If you try to force things, it creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Okay, so this could be you or this other person, right? Nature's timing. I knew that was going to come up. Okay, nature's timing. Like, I felt that you both were kind of working on your own thing and needed to kind of like not control the situation, and that's kind of what's coming through here. So guys, very, very interesting. Nature's timing as it pertains to love, right? So that's what's coming through here. Okay, so very interesting. I do pull a card and I get the next full moon. Now, our next full moon's in Capricorn on the 24th of July. Okay, that's in Aquarius, actually. Okay, so there's this dynamic in terms of relationships. It's all about, especially in relationships, it's about fertilization. It is about that dynamic of either being alone or being together, like for the collective and alone, because it's the full moon is in Aquarius, which is humanity, right? It's individuality, but it's also for the humanity, right? The collective. And then you've got Leo, which is individual, right? They were meant, and that's what they're put on this earth. That's their value. That's their major, contribution in this world is their individuality is very, very key. So you've got that tug and pull, individual, collective. And so it's kind of like you might find that happen during this time. But guys, nature's timing, next full moon. Okay, so get your full moon manifesting on, and do check out my candle with all the goodies with it. Okay, you'll see it in my description box below. So time to get your manifesting on. This came through. I thought it might be curious to pull out and see what the timing might be. How can you make, this is like what can help you. And then how can you make progress within this, during this time right now? 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. So, gosh, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Cups, you got water, and you've also got earth here. The 5 of Wands talks about some sort of adversity. Okay, there's some sort of disagreement and strife pertaining to, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Someone's got water in their chart, or they're taking on that energy. So, what can help move this forward is about, how do I want to say it? It's like, be very calm, be very intuitive and compassionate, and have compassion in the situation. Have compassion for each other's and in each other's point of view. Okay. And I think compassion is going to be very, very key. Okay. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing that can help you. Anything else? Queen of Swords, being very perceptive, right? You got the Queen of Swords. Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Queen of Cups. You got a lot of people here, Gemini. Wow. There's a lot going on. All right. So, but yeah, I feel that this could be about how you make progress is have a keen sense of perception, focus on your intuition in this process, especially amidst any sort of conflict. All right. Anything that the numerology wants to say. Okay. Let's take a look real quick. What is that? Make the effort. Make the effort, okay? Have confidence and make the effort. That's the root chakra to move forward, okay? So make the effort in this situation because, music is going to help you gain your confidence to move forward and opening up that sacral chakra and that confidence there. It's shining right through. It's shining right through. So music, you might have this. It's going to help you through conflict in this. It's going to help you. All right. I'm sending you lots of love, guys. Note your comments below. Drop your girl a like and subscribe if this resonates with you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do an extended on this because we're going to find out what their next move is, right? What they haven't told you, what they want most from you. We're going to find out messages from both sides, potential outcome, and advice. So if you're interested in diving deep, then you definitely want to check it out in my extended link below. All right. All right, guys. If not, I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.